share Facebook, tweet, Pinterest, email. In another wild finish, 18-year-old Colton Herta was able to hold his line from three drivers attempting to make a race-winning pass down the front straight to win Friday's Freedom 100 Indy Lights race. It was the second event on Friday's Carb Day schedule and has recently provided some of the closest finishes in the history of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Afterward, team owner George Michael Steinbrenner confirmed that if Herta wins the 2018 Indy Lights Championship, he will bring the son of Verizon IndyCar Series team owner Brian Herta up a level and compete in the 2019 Indianapolis 500. "That would be pretty awesome for me," Steinbrenner said. "That's the goal we're setting for ourselves. We really want to make sure all the pieces fit together from an operational and financial standpoint. We want to do it the right way, so we can be competitive as soon as possible. There are no guarantees of when it will happen, it's just as soon as possible." Herta then pressed his young team owner into a decision. "He's too nice," Herta said. "If we win the championship, we're going IndyCar racing next year." To that, Steinbrenner accepted. "That definitely simplifies it," Steinbrenner said. Herta held off teammate Patricio O'Ward at the finish line by 0.0281 of a second to win the Freedom 100 in the Indy Lights presented by Cooper Tires race that set a record for speed average 191.422 miles per hour, and lead changes. 25 of the 8 drivers in the race led during the 40-lap event, with pole sitter Dalton Kellett leading the most laps, 17. Herta, who led 10 laps, took over first place for the final time on lap 39 and then held off O'Ward, Kellett 3rd place, Sandy Arusha 4th place, and Ryan Norman 5th place, at the finish. The top 5 finished within 0.3303 of a second of each other. The victory made Herta, from Andretti Steinbrenner Racing, the first driver to sweep all 3 Indy Lights races at IMSA in a year. The 18-year-old son of former IndyCar driver and current Verizon IndyCar Series team co-owner Brian Herta won both races during the IndyCar Grand Prix weekend May 11–12. "It's so cool," Herta said. "I didn't really realize how cool it was until I got to kiss the bricks. I held off here because I didn't deserve it. Now I finally deserved it. Damn, that's so cool." The wild racing that featured so many lead changes in such a small field reminded Herta of his early racing career. "It was like a Comer kart race," Herta said. "It took me back to my old days. It was tough. In the beginning, the tires were cold, it was quite easy to follow. I made my moves then. I learned quite early on if you're 3rd to 4th back, it's going to be tough for you to overtake, especially the first 2 can just go right by each other and block you, give you the dirty air. Managing that was tough. Getting into a good position right at the end was tough. Just managed to do it. I passed them. I didn't even know it was the white flag till I pulled out. The guy was waving the white flag. I passed them on the last lap and held it." Kellett started on the pole and finished 3rd. "It was my first Indy Lights career pole and I was honored to get that here at Indy," Kellett said. "The Andretti Autosport guys did a great job all week, team and crew, can't really complain too much. Obviously, I have a few of these hats now. That's fun. I was joking earlier that I've become the Carlos Munoz of the Freedom 100. We were racing really hard at the start, led changes back and forth. I don't think anybody was really going to pull away because I was up front leading, everyone just kind of sucked up on me. I think we really made a tactical error trying to be up front there. It was super exciting. 30 minutes went by quick." O'Ward is another young driver in the Andretti Autosport camp and described his bid to pass Herta for the victory on the last lap. "I was trying to keep it clean with obviously Dalton, Colton, Ryan, Norman," O'Ward explained. I tried to position myself the best I could for the last lap, but I just got the wash coming out of turn 4. My car was facing directly towards the wall. I had to lift. Dalton was behind me. I got a nice little tow from Colton. It just wasn't enough to get him at the line. We barely missed it by a wing. I'm proud of myself. It was my first race in an Indy Lights car in an oval. This year they changed some things in the engine, so no one was going to walk away with the win here. There was going to be passes every single lap, multiple passes. I thought it was a really good race for the fans that came out. I think over 100,000 people came to watch. I've never seen such a big crowd at a race that I'm at. It was a really, really fun race. I think it was important that we all enjoyed it, but Colton did a great job. Dalton did as well. Props to them. We just got to outsmart them next time at the next oval. The high downforce package on the Indy Lights cars allowed racing in any lane on track and for a very clean and safe race. But it was also very intense.